Hi, Lee Tessier from eXp Realty. I want to talk about what's happening in the market. So here's September's stats, but I know a lot of people are wondering, like, what is going on? We're seeing these interest rates. Interest rates were January at 3. Now we're hearing 7. I've seen some rates coming out the other day, 7.5%. So big difference from where we were to where we're at. Like everything else, there's always fluctuations in it. The big thing is pricing. So that's what I want to get into today. What's going on with inventory, where price is at. So this is for September. Hartford County, we had sales were down 33%. When your interest rates go up that much, you knock a lot of buyers out of the market. That's what's happening. So we had 283 sales versus 423, so down 33%. Days on market didn't change a lot. It was only at 14 days, so not where I remember back into the 2009s, because a lot of people were like, oh my God, what's going to happen in 2008 and 9? These were like 140 days, not 14 days, so we're still really good there. And then average sold price, and I'm taking the median, I'm knocking the top and the bottom out. We were at 327.5 last year, and 21 was 327, so 0.15%, very little difference. So it's leveling out a little bit, but when we look down here to Baltimore County, what was selling was higher price, so it was showing prices were up 8%. So going back to Hartford County, list to sell ratio, big difference. It was 101.5. We're down. This is the first time we've had it under 100% in at least 6 to 8 months. It's been quite a while. So now we're seeing it was almost 2% down. Listing inventory, again, down almost 18%. We were at 338. Pending sales, so next month's sales, they're going to be down. We were down 33%. We're showing down 29, so you're probably going to be in that 30% difference from last year. Again, interest rates, cash deals are 12 to 15% that are cash, so you're seeing less of that. But also look at the stock market. So many people don't want to pull money out of stocks to go and buy a house for cash unless they're buying some investments and so forth too. But when you're seeing a little bit of everything just being down in general, all the investment side of things. So good thing is rates have pushed up, but prices have stabilized. Homes in Baltimore County, they were down 23%. 836 sales, days on market, increased by 25%. Again, only 20 days on market, not 140. Average list price 329. Last year was what was selling was 305. So again, that was 8% up, but that is what's selling. So if you look at interest rate on somebody that's been renting and they're looking at 150,000, and you go from 5% to 7.5%, maybe they can't afford it, so they've stayed in those rentals. So that lower price point is staying a little bit more suppressed versus people are buying more of that high price, moving up. And it's always changes in life. Kids, getting married, all those type things will cause that. Average list to sell ratio 98.7, so down 2%, 1.99. We're going to say 2% there. And then listing inventory, again, down 22%, so less homes coming to the market. And new pending, so down 30%, very similar. When you're seeing sales, that's going to be next month's sales. When I'm doing these stats, we're going to say, hey, sales were down about 30%. Again, you're knocking out the amount of buyers. But let me get into some of the good news. So active listings, 291. Our 5-year average is 537, so we're only at 54% of what our 5-year average is. So the sky's not falling. We don't have all this inventory. We still have a significant amount of buyers. We're seeing a lot of cases that we're getting at least 1 and 2 offers, sometimes 3. I see for us in Bel Air, a single family, 4-bedroom colonial, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, that may be in the 500s. Now we're seeing multiple offers between the 5 and 8. So we had one that was just $60,000 over list price. That does not happen as often now. We're seeing stuff, again, list to sell ratio, you're seeing close to that list price or slightly less, and stuff is still selling over list price, but not as much. Baltimore County, 1,097, the 5-year average is 1,623, so 68%. So we're still only 70% of what that 5-year average is. So inventory is still really low. Still there, we had a huge pool of buyers that got knocked down after Memorial Day when rates spiked into the 6s. Then they came back out again. Now they spiked again. Now we're talking in the 7s. So people are out there, just less buyers. Still a great time for whatever your needs are. We're always here to help you through buying, selling, but it's all about you, not about us. So if you need anything, call us 410-638-9555. Have a great day.